Hey y'all, welcome back to our channel. It's me, Basie.
It's me, Yanni.
And today we are gonna do a Q&A. Some of y'all asked for us to do a Q&A. And so today we're gonna do one. So we got pretty much some of the same questions, but we're gonna go ahead and answer them. A lot of them are about this young lady right here. So
First, ask that one question that was on there that you deleted.
girl, I don't remember the exact question.
I remember.
What was the question?
Why did Johnny get pregnant?
Oh,
Yeah.
Why did Yanni get pregnant? Did she do it on purpose? She's still young. She has a lot of life to live. That's stupid. Having a baby is hard. And you know.
I wasn't gonna answer. I just wanted you to put it in there. I mean, what is the answer to that?
Did you get pregnant on purpose?
No.
Yeah. So yeah. But okay. That's out the way. So let's start. So starting at the top. What was hubby, kids, and your reaction to learning about the expecting addition to the family?
You should have let me read that.
Okay, go ahead.
What was hubby's, kids, and your reaction to learning about the expecting addition to the family?
So I'll speak for me first, and then I'll say what my husband thought, and then what the kids thought. So for me, when I first heard and realized, I should say, I was a little initially disappointed. But then I had to remind myself she's grown and this is her life. So, but I will say I was disappointed because I wanted something different for her before she had kids. But I mean, it's her life and you know, she's an adult. So whether she kept it or not, it was up to her. But now I'm past that disappointment. I just want her to be able to have a healthy pregnancy, drama-free, and just be able to raise her child the right way. As far as hubby, I think he felt the same way as me. We both just wanted her to, you know, make a really good career for herself, find, you know, her husband first, because that's how you really want to. First come love, then come marriage, then come baby. But, you know, life don't always work like that, because it didn't work like that for me when I had her. So I think he felt the same as me, but we both are like past that point. As far as the kids, they was just excited. They were the girls, we about to be aunties. I'm like, yeah, I already auntie with your other sister's kid. And then the boys were excited, and that was pretty much it. So that was that.
Okay.
Let me read the next one.
No, we not answering that one. You already said that because you cringed me earlier.
Oh, I'm talking, this was about Terrence. This one is about your father.
My father?
So it says, how does your daughter's father feel about her being pregnant? So how does Bob feel about you being with his child?
I don't think he really cared.
You don't think he cares?
No, he already, no.
So did he say to you, like, I'm happy, or did he say, Yanni, why?
He didn't say Yanni, why, nothing. I mean, he already got a daughter that got a kid. He got another kid on the way. So
and we old, y'all.
He really was just like, he didn't expect it from me. He would have thought anybody but me.
Which is true. I think we all kind of had that reaction, though. Even me and Terrence. So, but yeah. Okay.
But I mean, he called me once in a while, and he'll be like, well, what you doing? Did you eat? And stuff like that. But yeah.
Okay. All right. Next question. Well, this isn't a question, it's a statement, but we'll see what she says. Not really a question, but a statement. Yanni, if you were willing to share your life-changing journey on YouTube, Yanni, if you are willing to share your life-changing journey on the tube, you have a guaranteed audience. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Yeah, I'm gonna let her say.
I want to do it. Especially since now that I got like these appointments coming up and all that, and it's close to when you so you know, I want to do it, but it's just the part of like editing. I just be too tired.
She does, yeah. Okay. Next question. What was it like having a famous sibling growing up? Guess that's for me because you don't have any famous siblings. So, one, we're 14 years apart. So when he first started, I was too young to understand a lot of it. I knew he raps. I knew he'd be on the radio. I knew he'd be on the TV. But it wasn't just that important to me because I couldn't go to any of the stuff anyway when I was that young. As I got older, it still didn't feel any different to me because it didn't affect my life. So, you know, it's like my brother. He just seems to have a lot of money and, you know, we can get into free stuff sometimes. That's all. Nothing extra though. He's just the same old as any of my other brothers. All right. How many weeks is Yanni currently, and has she had any morning sickness?
I'm 18 weeks, and at first I did have like morning sickness. I honestly feel like just pretty much like every single day, but I don't be like nauseous or like.
So you haven't thrown up, have you?
Not in a while.
Initially you did though?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
But I always throw
up. People don't know that you just threw up all the time. They don't know you have GERDs. Jesus. Okay. Next question. This is for me. How do you manage being a mom of 6 and still managing your home, nurturing your relationship with Terrence, and also being your hobbies, times to relax, especially with a toddler? Oh, Lord. So, how do I manage? Sometimes it's a piece of cake, and sometimes it gets overwhelming, especially with having a toddler who is autistic. But I just try to, mainly on the weekend, is more me and my husband's times, or at night, late at night. Whether after kids are asleep, we come down here, talk, chill, play some games, have a little drinky drink, just something. But I try to just give everybody their own allotted amount of time of me. Lately, it's been a little harder since she became pregnant because this is something new for her. She has a lot of questions. She needs me a lot more than initially before. And I'm trying to...
I think I was always needy.
But you're a lot more needy now. And when the baby comes, I don't know if you'll be even needier, because I think you'll actually be okay. I mean, you're still going to be needing assistance and guidance, but yeah. But, I mean, I make sure, one, the time to myself, honestly, is if I wake up a little earlier before work, or sometimes on my breaks during work. I just try to just get that little bit of time. But it's not that easy. But I mean, some days are better than others. So if you know, you'll understand where I'm coming from. Okay. How do you deal with the daily struggles of parenting children of all ages? Baby, listen. I don't drink for real. But if I did, I'd probably be an alcoholic. Because let me tell you something. From the oldest to the youngest, they all bring its own set of challenges. I'll speak with her first. Her being my oldest and not wanting to put a lot on her because she is her own person, and just trying to help her create her own way as far as now starting her own family and just making sure she's straight. But then, you have the button of a head sometimes because now that she's an adult, she might not agree with everything. So it's this back and forth with us sometimes. But, I think, honestly, she hears me. She knows her mama's just looking out for her. So that's what I'd have to say with her. The other two, I think it's pretty much the same. They're getting older, and everybody is just different. And, you know, they still have to remember I'm mama, they're a child of me, you know, they're my child. And then the boys, it's not really too much of a hassle or a struggle.
No, Talik.
Talik, I would say he's not a struggle so much. Talik is just very strong-minded. Talik is very opinionated. And sometimes I think he forgets himself. And he has to remember that you can be opinionated with, you can express your opinion. But how you express it to Yanni or your siblings is not the same way you're supposed to express it with me and your daddy. So that's where the struggle comes with us. But I mean, it's a work in progress. I think the biggest struggle right now is trying to prepare ourselves, the entire family, with whatever may come with Tayden. It may not change significantly, and it might change a lot, just depending with him being on the spectrum. But I mean, I'm just taking it day by day. But yeah, it's not all rainbows and cookies, y'all. I'm a real person. All right. Yeah, it's not easy, you know. With Tayden, with potty training, it is still a process because he does, you know, pee on the pot, but he doesn't still want to do the number 2. So that's still tough. And, you know, I want that down pat before he goes to kindergarten in the next coming school year. Right now, he's in P4. So, you know, it's okay. But I want him to be fully where I think he should be when it comes to the potty training and being a little more vocal. But if it still takes longer, it is what it is. But that is just the only struggle when it comes to him. But, you know, all my kids are different. All of them have different personalities. All of them have different things that they go through. And, you know, I just have to try to work through it, be there for them as much as I can, and just take it day by day. Has Naya decided if she wants to do hair full time? So honestly, that answer changes every day. Some days, yes. Other days, no. But that's her main thing right now that she is doing. Would I say she loves doing it? No. She does want to do other things. I'm not fully sure exactly what. She's actually doing hair as we speak. And yeah, right now, yeah, hair is the main focus for her at this time, even though I don't think she loves doing it. Okay, next question. Oh, Jesus. If you had to give a piece of advice to a young single mother of multiple children that's still trying to find her way, what would it be? Patience. Patience and consistency. Patience because it's going to be hard, but it's not always going to be hard. It will get better, especially if you really want it to get better. Because if you don't want it to get better, you're going to stay in the same situation, the same place. But patience would be my number one. Consistency, because once you decide this is certain situations I don't want to struggle with anymore, certain things I don't want to have my kids exposed to anymore, I have to make sure I'm constantly making sure I'm making these changes so that my kids won't see these things that could be traumatic, that they won't repeat the cycle, that they won't, you know, have certain behaviors created based on certain things that I let them see. So you have to be consistent as far as keeping them away from certain things. You have to be consistent in changing certain things about yourself to help improve any situation or just to grow with having children. But patience, consistency, listen, you know, show that you care, and treat each child the same. Even if you have to do stuff differently with them based on their personalities, still don't treat others better than the next. That's what I've had to learn. Okay. If you and your husband ever had a daughter, what would her name be? By the way, I know you said y'all were done, but I was still curious to what y'all would have named y'all daughter.
If Tatum was a boy, or if Tatum was a girl, they said they would have named her Talia. What would have been the middle name?
Talia Simone. Talia Simone Frazier. And my baby just woke up from his nap. But yeah, Talia.
Did he cry? Do he still do that?
Sometimes. What's up, homies? But yeah,
Well, he said you.
hey, what's up? But yeah, that's what the name would have been had Tatum been a girl. It would have been Talia. All right. Next question. Are you starting to feel sad knowing that your oldest daughters are growing up and may be out of the house? A little bit. Because I know they want to be on their own. And I've been having my babies with me since, of course, birth. And, of course, 2 of them are older and adults, considered adults. And 1 is coming up on that. But I am sad. But I know if they really want to go, I'm not going to hold them back. I just want them to be financially stable and know what they're getting into, because the world is hard. It's not easy. And honey, this economy has changed so much and everything is way more expensive. And I just don't want you to be surprised when you leave the nest. But I'm not really sad. I just want them to be prepared. Okay. Can you do a story time? I used to watch and think our baby daddy must be related because the way they cut up. Your story times really used to make me feel like, okay, I'm not the only one. I've been here from the beginning. Thanks, Basie. I don't have no story times, y'all. I don't have no drama. I done told y'all pretty much all my... And everything don't have to be drama. But do I have any good story times that I could tell? I can't think of any, y'all. My life is pretty at peace and boring. Now, my kids, on the other hand, they got some stories, but that's not my life. So I'm not exposing my children. They can expose themselves, but I don't have any stories. Do I? No. It's pretty boring. And I think I gave y'all the best stuff I had in my arsenal.
I could do story time.
You could, baby, but I know you're not gonna tell all your stories. But yeah, if I can think of something, I will tell y'all. But y'all know I'm past all that. I did them story times when I was in my 20s, and it was a little therapeutic, even though I was past that stuff. And I don't feel like the kids have done, like I said, everything now that has been a little entertaining or dramatic or climactic or just, as TJ says, exhilarating. It's not my stories to tell. I might know them very well, but it's these girl stories. So yeah. All right. But we'll see. Something pops up in my head. How do you feel about your lock journey? Do you like them? Is it easier to maintain? Baby, I love my lock journey. Now, I'm going to give y'all a little more detail, but I love my lock journey. I love my locks. They are way more easier for me to maintain. I got to a point where I got tired of doing my hair. I got tired of wigs. Not saying I won't wear wigs ever again, but I got tired of them. My head was itching. The lace was lifting. Sometimes the lace wasn't lacing. It just was the fact that I got to do all this just to try to look a certain way. And then my natural hair, if I wanted to do a press and go or What is it called?
Washing.
Not a wash and go. Well, that too. I love my wash and goes, but I sometimes it was just a little too much and it didn't come out like I wanted to. Silk press. That's what it is.
You said
a pressing curl.
You said pressing though.
Oh, well, a silk press. I would love my silk presses, but with the way this heat is going and as hot as I be getting, baby, that silk press wasn't lasting more than 2 seconds. So being locked, I had to start with that little stage of my hair shriveling up all the way up to here, but I didn't care. I feel like the older I get, I don't care. And I just wanted something easier. Now, as far as my locks, I'm not starting over, but I have 65 locks. I do wish my locks were even. Sometimes I even wish they were a bit smaller because my hair is not the thickest. I have more fine hair. But I feel like too, if they had been smaller, then these would have been even skinnier. These are 2 strands right here, so. But these would have been skinnier. And I don't know if I'd want them super skinny. So, but yeah, I love being locked. I should have did it earlier. I should have did it when Yanni locked her hair. But y'all know she's not a lock girly anymore.
Actually, I cut off all my hair.
Yeah, Yanni did cut off all her hair right before she told us that she got pregnant. Or was it after?
It was before.
Yeah, it was before she told us she was pregnant. You know what? Like mother, like daughter. When I got pregnant with Tatum, what did I do?
Yeah.
Chop my dang hair off. And if y'all wondering, Yanni, she's over there. She's making some food right now. So most of these I'm going to be answering.
Because they about you.
I mean, they not. I mean, well, they were asking questions for you too. So I just thought you'd want to join in.
Yeah. I'll save my teeth.
Next one, it says, can you and your husband do reaction videos to your old content?
That would be good content.
That would be good content. You know what? When he has time, I'm going to ask him and we can. Because, girl, that old content was giving some of it. Not all of it.
Reacting to your off story times or reacting to... Do he know all the stories?
Yeah. I mean, a lot of them he saw himself on YouTube because I didn't just sit and just talking about y'all daddy to him. Explain finding out you were pregnant with your last baby. I think that'll be a nice one. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. We could start with that one because that one was very interesting. Okay, next question says, I have been watching y'all since we were cursing out Bob. Watch the girls. Oh, wait. It might not be a question. Well, let's see. I don't know. It's a long one. So, I have been watching y'all since you were cussing out Bob. Watch the girls grow up is crazy. I had a baby since I started watching y'all too. So, I'm excited for my new internet niece or nephew. If she needs any tips, advice, or baby items, let me know. I live in KC, so I'm willing to give those things away. I was also a young mom and had a son at 17, so she is older but still young. Congratulations, she will be such a great mom. What was everyone's reaction when y'all found out? I'm dying to know. How did she break the news? Well, I already told y'all the reaction of what we all thought. Mine was, of course, disappointment and shock as well. But that's old, though. You don't have to feel that way now. You know, it was disappointment and shock. But as far as how she broke the news, she broke it to me on the couch in the living room. But the tea is, I already had a little feeling in my brain before that because this child of mine is not good at hiding evidence or throwing stuff away. Jesus. But I think everybody else, I think I end up telling Terrence when she told me I could tell him.
Girl, she couldn't wait.
I couldn't wait. And then...
But you said he already knew because I was eating. Like,
he did say something because you was eating more, and you know you don't eat that much,
which is how I'm fat, and I don't eat that much. What I eat.
Okay, next question. Will you be posting anything on Just Boss? I don't know. I really don't.
You could be posting on too.
What am I gonna post on there? You know, that was mainly plus size or when I lost some weight, fashion videos, makeup videos, story times when they were a thing. what am I gonna post on there? I don't really know what to post on there. Not, because I feel like that's why I took the name beauty out, because I'm like, I'm not just beauty, because heck, sometimes I don't like putting makeup on my face, and I sure don't like doing try on hauls as much. So I don't know, we'll see. What would you say has been the best method for weight loss? I want to start keto, but I have a hard time finding recipes because I'm a picky eater.
Keto worked for me.
Keto works. It does work. That is a good method, especially if you love meat, cheeses, and healthy fats.
What is they doing?
I think that's your brother's going outside, or either Naya and him. See, your attitude is showing. Relax. Relax. Keto was good, but for me it wasn't sustainable because I love fruits and I like certain carbs that are not unhealthy, but the fact that I couldn't eat them was an issue. Losing weight the normal way is probably the best, meaning a balanced diet, being active, and getting your water in.
So how do you feel about the glutatides?
Glutatides, I'm about to get to that. GLP-1 medications. Me personally, I love them. Because when you're a big back and you think about food and what you're gonna make next, and you know how it is, you know.
You don't quit trying to do that.
Okay.
Quit doing that.
I'm sorry, but it has helped me so much. It's helping me learn that I realize some stuff I really don't like, and I just be eating it to be eating it. It helped me realize a lot of things about myself, but I'm not saying that's for you. The best thing to do though is a balanced diet, have certain things in moderation, but be more active and just be consistent. But see, I'm not doing that.
Yo, don't mind me.
Yeah, ain't nobody worried about her hair. She's gorgeous. Yeah, so you're a picky eater. Make stuff you like. But if everything you like is really bad for you, I don't know.
I would say, like, if you like chicken, make it like baked chicken.
Yeah.
If you like
you
fish,
can still flavor it.
Yeah. If you like fish, make it just baked. You can still have the same stuff and it still be good. Just don't.
You like mashed potatoes? You need to try cauliflower mac.
Yes. But you said mashed potatoes.
I mean, sorry. I'm thinking about macaroni and cheese.
What?
If you like mashed potatoes,
why do you keep saying mashed potatoes?
because I'm going somewhere with this. If you like mashed potatoes, try cauliflower mash. Amazing.
And now if you like macaroni
and cheese,
cauliflower mac and cheese, that is the best. We wasn't even on, none of the kids was on keto at this time, and she made it and it was D-bomb.
They would want me to make it so much.
Like, I would prefer that over
regular mac and cheese.
And
it's
I
just
don't even like cauliflower.
It's a lot of stuff
you can think that would be good.
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff though you can substitute that you love for a healthier option. So, all right, let's see. Oh shoot. Are you completely done with keto? Have you thought about using a GLP-1 medication such as Ozempic or Mounjaro to assist with your weight loss and maintenance? Girl, yes, I'm done with keto. I got tired of the penny taste in my mouth and what else? Just
I had the rash.
Yeah, she got keto rash when she did it. Ooh, that was bad.
Casey did too.
It was all
on my chest, my face. This was before COVID started. But I was wearing it was all over my face.
She had it all over her.
Bad.
She was losing weight, but woof. And baby, yes, I've been taking a GLP-1 medication since April of 2024. So yeah, I'm actually taking the compound of Wegovy because the doses, well now since they've increased, I haven't even tried to see if I can get my Wegovy from the pharmacy because the doses I needed initially, they had been just out of stock for so long. I went the compound route and did semaglutide or semaglutide, however you say it. And I've been doing it ever since, and it's been working. So, yeah. How do you feel about being a grandma for the first time? Girl, it don't even seem right. Because one, sometimes I don't feel like I need to be anybody's mama. Yes, I have children. But sometimes I'm still a little childish, still a little petty, as my kids tell me. And yeah, I can play too much. Me and my husband. So, but I mean, it's going to be different because I feel like grandmas, I don't give that. I feel like how my grandmas were, I don't know if I can even be that great of a grandmother when it comes to how the old grandmas used to be. Because my grandma, from when I can remember her, she gave grandma. Me, I don't feel like I give grandma. Baby, sometimes I'm trying to be outside with my husband. We still... Anyway, I mean, it's getting more real. The closer it gets, the bigger her belly is getting. I'm just ready for her to be done and to have a safe delivery. Yeah, I know. But yeah, I mean,
but we find out the gender soon.
Yeah, we do find out the gender soon. She's gonna do a small little gender reveal here at the house. Do you want me to record it? Okay. So yeah. Let's see. What do you and Terrence want your grandchildren to call you? And that was the next question. I don't know. Y'all, what do grandparents get called when they in their 30s or early 40s? I guess
Grandma.
Grandma? You think if we was at the store together and we had your baby with us and your baby was like grandma, people probably be like, who the heck is the grandma? Or I'm flattering myself too much. Oh my God. I mean, yes, I will be 40 when the baby actually arrives. But I'm 39, baby. I'm not giving. I still got a toddler. Yeah, okay. Well, I don't know. But what do younger grandmas get called? Grandma? G-mom? Grandma? What do you want your baby to call me?
I thought grandma was regular. The
Okay.
other stuff, but it's not about me.
Well, you know, some of my cousins call my grandma G-Gran.
I don't like that.
You don't like that?
But if that's what I don't like that. I wouldn't ever call nobody that. That would cringe me.
What, G-Gran?
Yeah.
But you know, I used to call my grandma May. I didn't just say grandma. She was Grandma May, or my mom's mom was Grandma Sarah.
Well, I just call...
You call your grandma grandma, or do you say Grandma Ardella?
Grandma, I say grandma, but Grandma Virgie.
You see how you don't call her just grandma, but you call her
You want to
Virgie?
get called Grandma Basie.
No. Oh God, no, that didn't even sound right.
Then what?
Probably just grandma. That's fine, because eventually I'll be old and wrinkly, and it'll fit more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, grandma. Terrence, I asked him, what did he say to me that day?
No.
It was like
Something cringy.
Papa T or something. I said Papa, or did he say Pawpaw T?
Papa.
It might have been Pawpaw T. Cause then what's your baby gonna call your daddy? What does Shayla baby don't even talk.
No.
What is her baby supposed to call your daddy?
We don't think about that. Whatever they say.
Next question. How's Tayden doing in school? Any progress updates? Tayden is actually doing good in school. He last year, with it being his first year, it was a little of an adjustment, but he has no problem with the bus. He has no problem going to school. As far as updates, the potty training is going in the right direction. We sent him to school because his school does allow diaper changes or pull-up changes. They do that in the program he's in. He goes to a school for children that are special needs or might have some type of disability or something. He's able to bring pull-ups, so the box we sent should last him the entire school year because We send him underwear so the teachers are on board and know that certain signs he'll give them to let him know he needs to go to pee on the pot. And again, we still working on number 2. As far as his verbal abilities, some days it just depends on the day. Sometimes I'll say something and he'll try to repeat it. A lot of times he says the same words that he's been saying. So it's still a process. So he's still considered pretty much fully nonverbal.
He's super smart.
He's very smart, you guys. He's so intelligent. That's what's crazy. And I feel like a lot of kids that are on the spectrum are like that. The boy, I thought, and let me just say this, it's no competition, but TJ, when he was young, he was very vocal and said words that I had never even spoke from my mouth. So I thought that was something. Tayden may not be verbal, but the way he thinks or does things and can memorize things, and he's so smart, it's so crazy. And that's what it's like. If only he could talk, but even if not, the boy is so intelligent. It blows my mind every day. Let's see. How did or do you deal with the teen years with girls, the mood swings, attitudes, emotions? Honey, I don't. Because let me tell you something. The question was for me, not for this one. Talking about I be having my own attitudes and mood swings. Let me tell you something.
It's mood swings, not mood.
Mood swings. The mood swings. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna be honest. It don't always be cookies and cream, honey. Because I'm still your mother, and I understand y'all go through stuff. I understand y'all be upset, frustrated, irritable, annoyed at things. But we ain't gotta lash out at me. I didn't do it. So, you know,
your commentary, that's
my commentary, it tests my patience. Because all of them have their own attitude and their own mood swings, and I have to address them accordingly, differently. The worst will have to be my youngest daughter, Akila. So, you know, she's a handful. I don't know if I made her that way or all of us because she was the baby girl.
It was mama. It was mama and our daddy. Y'all made her like that. Y'all spoiled her still to this day. And now it's just like,
y'all see she answered my question?
Yeah, you do.
Y'all should have gave this to Yanni. And I'll say, you know, I just have to let them know, yeah, I know you're going through something. I always try to be there for them and console them and just try to let them look at things differently. But for the most part, I pretty much just do the same. I gotta have patience. Sometimes I have to go and pray before I address them because I don't know what their response will be. Because I'm not gonna lie, sometimes that response can be like, who are you talking to? Understand y'all upset, but I'm your mother, and if I didn't talk to you that way, you don't give me that same energy. So, you know, you gotta pray. You gotta let them know your true feelings sometimes so they can understand. And then you have to remember, one day they'll be where you're at, hopefully, God willing. And they'll realize, Mama was just trying to help us. Mama wasn't trying to be harmful. Well, I know some mamas do, but I'm not that mama. Mama was just trying to look out for us. And I just have to pray a whole lot and talk to myself. And you know, talk to them to let them know sometimes how I feel. I don't do that a lot, but I let y'all know when I get a little overwhelmed with how they are at times. So, and that helps too, because then they'll see what I'm talking about.